Hello, everyone. It's Serenity. So, today, what I want to talk about is gratitude. So, for a person whose mind is able to kind of think outside of the box, which basically that's what my channel is about, gratitude is one of those things where many people think that they should be grateful if they are what they themselves consider abundant, which or successful. And that's not really the case. So I find gratitude in even places where most people would be like, no, I'm not grateful for that. But you have to understand that part of that being grateful for myself is a way that I can transmute energy. So let's say there may be a negative experience that happens to myself. Am I going to let that negative experience affect my frequency and my vibration? Or am I going to take that negative experience or negative energy, whether it comes in the form of an experience or people that actually direct that energy at me? Am I going to take it and send it back, which really would not be, for someone like me, the proper thing to do? Because what I'm made to do is transmute that energy. So when I get the negative energy, I take it in, turn it around, and then send it out as positive energy, which is also part of gratitude. Why am I mentioning this? Because there's so many things in people's lives that they really look at as something negative. Because once again, what you see, believe, and think becomes your reality. So if you view it as negative, that is what it will be. So I will use my own example. Okay. So just the whole being born and raised and in like a cult, especially worshiping Jehovah, and even the circumstances and the things that have happened to me through life, I could say that's not fair and feel like a victim. But basically, gratitude or transmuting those perceivably negative events or things or even people, you can turn that around into something positive or positive energy and use it to actually make yourself stronger. And that's exactly the clarity I was given. Because even myself, I wondered why exactly the events that happened had to happen as they did. And the thing is that these are allowed because they literally made me stronger. They made me a warrior. And once I reflected and really, once again, these conversations that I have with different beings, entities, yes, this was my answer. Basically, you had to go through the hardest things in life and still do, because all it's doing is making you stronger. So, also, the scriptures that are found in Psalm 110 and verse 1 and also Matthew 22:44, where Jesus had said and also referred back to Psalms that the Lord would make his enemies or the enemies a footstool. That was made clear to me what it actually means. And that's when I really had that gratitude. I was thankful for everything that these so-called enemies threw my way. because everything that the enemies threw my way were a footstool for me to elevate myself to the next level and really reach things that would not be attainable if it were not for them. So just like a footstool, for people like me who are vertically challenged, yeah, we'll put it that way, vertically challenged, a footstool is a great help. So these so-called enemies of mine were actually used as footstools for me to reach my goals and accomplish what I came here to do. And they are still doing it even right now. So once I realized this and got the clarity, it only made me grateful. Grateful to my enemies, but especially Jehovah. I know it sounds crazy, but I have nothing but gratitude and love because really what he did, whether he meant to or not, is made me strong. Think about it. Even with you, some of you who have went through this cult, his nation at the time right now, didn't you feel different from everyone else? Ostracized. You couldn't celebrate holidays, birthdays. You had to be, away from people and that type of thing. You really needed strength to not care what others in the world thought about you. So for me, ever since I was born, that training actually is why I can do what I do now. Why I can be in front of this camera and talk about things that other people don't and not care what people think about me while I'm saying it. Not care about the criticism and the backlash and even the mean-spirited people that want to, throw this stuff on me. I have nothing but love. That's what transmuting the energy does. You take these things and it makes you strong, but it also makes you have gratitude and love for the very ones who are trying to break you. Literally, that is using your enemies as a footstool to help you ascend to the next level. So that's what I wanted to say about gratitude. Never become resentful of the hard things that you go through, because if you let it, it will make you a force that is literally unstoppable. Okay? All right, that's it for today. As always, sending you my love, my peace, and I always wish the best for you. Take care, everyone.